if any sponsor is watching, if anyone that even is not a sponsor but want to sponsor a player because you're rich and famous, why not sponsor Deox6?
Yeah,
which is showing amazing results.
Yes,
lately.
Yes.
And you will have a showcase right now against Phonky. They are ready to go. They're gonna start right into the match. Starting on small battlefield, Phonky against Deox6, Pac-Man against Byleth.
And Deox6 is a bit stressed, he told us.
Yes,
between the sets. So it's all gonna be about, can he handle the pressure, can he handle the stress. We have to remind you that Deox6 is not really used to traveling that much. He went to the Byleth recently, and he's been traveling to a few tournaments on the Swiss-German side of things, but he's still, you know, kind of a local boy in a way, although he's top 5 in the country.
Yeah, well, he's been showing good results every time he goes out of the region, out of the country, so I would not be surprised if he does well today once again, but as you say, he might have a bit less experience than his peers, at least on the PR level, so yeah, it could be an opportunity for other players to take advantage of the stress and the nervousness just to get the win against a really good player.
Absolutely, and if anyone has the experience, I mean, Phonky does.
Yeah.
As we said earlier, he's been traveling so much throughout the whole histories of Ultimate and Smash 4 before that, I think.
Yeah, he's been. We have seen him since the start of the game, basically, and even in Smash 4, as you said, but really rising the ranks since the beginning of the game. As Pac-Man was a bit better in Ultimate than he was in Smash 4, obviously.
A bit. just a tad.
And as we can see, already taking the lead against Deox6, just as I say that.
What lead, my boy? What lead?
Yeah, well, it's my curse, you know. What can I say?
Yeah, but
it's just to give the advantage to Deox6, you know. Like, I was doing that on purpose, of course.
It's perfect. I love it. It's perfect. But for the moment, Phonky finding a great combo. And he has the Galaga, he has the Hydrant on stage, he's in the ledge trap situation, he's gonna get a bit cheeky, but it's only gonna be a fair, and Deox6 able to get back to neutral. That's a fast-paced game for the moment. Well, it's not really what you would expect between Pac-Man and Byleth, but they want it.
I think it's a strange difference between what we usually see from Deox6, that is dérangé, how do you say? Disturbed by the Hydrant on stage that sometimes mess up, like, he's known for his spacing, you know, like spacing perfectly, micro spacing and stuff like that, and the Hydrant is pushing him around, so he's missing the moves that should be spaced, are sometimes like displaced and can get punished by Phonky. So, but well, just as I said that, he's like extending his lead like crazy, taking the stock and
absolutely, he's rolling over him at the moment. He found a crazy good tech to make sure he would stay alive a bit further on this second stock. And now with the bell, but Deox6 wisely holding shield.
Yeah,
and it's now looking quite good for the play from Geneva.
We have seen this setup already before in bracket when Phonky was playing, that he's putting out the bell at some point and he's hoping you to roll in and catch your wall with the forward smash. Yeah, Deox6 being the top player that he is, just wait and shield for what he does. At the worst, you can get grabbed, and it's not gonna kill you at this stage of the game. So good stuff on him to just like patiently wait and check what his opponent is gonna do next, because Phonky has a deficit now and has to find some answers that he will not find this game. And 1-0 lead for Deox6 then. Yeah,
really convincing by Deox6 there. Neat to start, honestly, and he didn't look disturbed too much. He was, you know,
like slow start, but in the end, like kept the advantage and extended the advantage as he usually does, you know.
He pushed the second during the.
We keep on going with it. You can only understand this if you're French speaking.
Exactly. The theme of the day is like translating French expressions in English, quite literally. So yeah, he pushed the second, and yeah, that worked out for him. An interesting thing is how easy Byleth can get rid of the Hydrant. So it's a huge factor in the matchup when you're playing against Pac-Man. For example, I have the Rob example, and for example, Rob does decently against Pac-Man because with a full shot laser, he's gonna one-shot the Hydrant. So it's gonna allow him to clean off the space like really easily. And we saw that Byleth only needs about 2 fairs or 2 back airs to get the Hydrants off.
Yeah.
So that's really, really helpful in the matchup, I feel.
Even when well-spaced back air, I think with the sweet spot is enough. So depends on the spacing, of course. But oh, what? He's back on stage. What? Okay. The extension was so long on the hitbox because of the Hydrant. Just like that. Deox is getting punished a lot by trying to catch Phonky in the air. Like he's getting hit by the Hydrant for no reason, basically. Trying to get a read, but well, it's not costing him too much, but it's still 3% that Phonky is happily taking.
Yeah. As you say, happily taking, because in those matches at this level, everything is gonna start to count, every little thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be alright.
Okay, what? Okay, what?
Okay. Is it the part of the day where we start getting tired a bit?
Yeah, I think so.
Start saying nonsense?
Exactly.
It's perfect. It's for the top 16, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that could be a big punish, yes. And even a good DI out. Won't say Phonky on this one. It's a small lead for Deox6, but a lead nonetheless. And the bell to make sure and close it out, but that's not gonna work. And it's already gonna be 30% on Pac-Man. Deox6 really good at capitalizing on his leads so far.
He's gonna stay alive for the moment. Bell was in hand, but pushed by the arrow, and now has to find another way to kill him. With the high routine, that's gonna cost him a lot. Good parry on the apple once again. Okay, desperately trying to get the kill, and on Town and City, on top of that, he's gonna die so quickly.
Yeah, and we've seen Deox6 going for those trumps a lot in those first 2 games, but Phonky often picks an option really quickly. So we're gonna have to see, will Deox6 finally capitalize on the trumps, or will he punish the quick get up on the same timing every time from Phonky? That's gonna be an interesting factor. But for the moment, it's Phonky finally taking the first stock, and he's working with 110% as a deficit. But oh, that's gonna be huge. That's gonna be a huge hit. Oh my god, that could have been big.
Excellent
been stuck.
Yeah, but
finally.
Phonky was not. No, sorry, Deox6 was not ready for that mix-up, and yeah, just like that, Phonky's staying alive still for a while. Can get back into the game, but get caught by the fair once again.
Yes.
That should be the stock, of course, on Town and City. You cannot leave that even with excellent DI. And yeah, it's a full stock lead now for Deox6 almost.
Absolutely. But Phonky is gonna find a few combos of his own. The Hydrant, the pressure down there, but Deox6 quietly and calmly holding shield. That's gonna be really helpful for him in this matchup.
Excellent mash out as well, just to get out of those combos that Phonky could have used, or at least getting the advantage, positional advantage, sorry, at the edge of the stage there. Phonky stuck at ledge, now has the Hydrant in place, which will allow him to get back, but the sweet spot, no, not enough, but as the bell in hands, and
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Using his tools against him.
Oh yeah,
gets down there and just like that. That's a 2-0 lead now.
You were talking about how Phonky wants to find clips. You know, it's his way, it's his play style, and you know, just he got a little taste of his own medicine. Oh my god, that was disgusting.
Yeah, there's no way you leave that.
No
way you leave that.
No, but honestly, that was kind of clean, you know. And recognizing that Deox6 had the time to go for the down air after stunning him with the bell in this spot, so that was really good, honestly, by the Byleth player. But it's a really convincing display for the moment.
Whoa. Catching him back, and now it's full force Deox6 that is playing, catching the Hydrant once again.
Oh my god!
Not taken a hit yet. And will that be a 0 to death? Still in disadvantage. Dash attack's gonna do it. And he's gonna kill him just like that.
Arkivana, I'm losing my mind. What is it? What is this?
Like,
what is this?
It's like
This is not
lean 0 to left.
This is not your friendly neighborhood Pac-Man. This is a PR player in Switzerland. Those are two top 10 players in the country facing each other, and it's looking so one-sided at the moment. 2 in the set, 1 stock, 0 to death on the third game. That's crazy how well Deox6 is playing at the moment.
Yeah, like the full stock was a display of spacing and keeping the advantage. Like he found every option, used the advent against Phonky, and at the end on the dash attack, sweet spotting to get the kill on Steel Town and City. And now the back air once again is gonna do it. I wonder if Town and City was really a good counter pick for Phonky, because it has cost him already the first 2 stock of his last potential game of Winners Bracket.
Yeah, and indeed he died at like what 90% from nearly the middle of the stage from that sweet spot back here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. However, Deox6 is like just rolling on him, Town and City or not. And honestly, it's looking dull for Phonky, but he's gonna find that bell into the forward smash. Maybe a glimpse of hope for the Pac-Man player, but he's gonna need much more than that if he wants to come back in this game and in this set, because that might potentially be his last game in winner if he doesn't end up making a huge comeback in this game.
Yeah, he will try to do so, but once again with the eye wrongly on the up B, it's gonna take many percents. On down tilt, up air, not gonna do it yet, but still in his advantage, has to be really careful, gets grabbed. Up B is not gonna connect this time. Phonky manages to get out of it, but will get caught by the back air once again. That will take the stock, that will take the game, and that will take the set. 3-0. How dominant is that to start the top 16 of the tournament, to have Deox6 just like rolling on his opponent just like that?